Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is March 19th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today I want to talk about my first experience with the Go to Cancel, that program that eBay rolled out in mid-March, and it is effect. I think it took effect on March 18th, which was yesterday. And in regards to revising active listings, that's where I experienced the problem. So I'm going to bump out of the screen here and just talk a little about how I got to where I am, and then we'll take it from there. So hang in there, it's coming right up. Thanks. Okay, it starts off like this. I had put these shoes up on eBay, of course, for sale, and as you can see, it's supposed to be sold for $5.99, and I don't know why it says sold $5.99, because for the simple reason is the buyer made an offer of $3. Okay, so if you see it over here, I got to look at the slides here. Bear with me. I'm going to show you these slides here. They're a little out of sequence. I was trying to do the best I can here. So anyway, the offer was for $3. Okay, and at the time I wasn't thinking about this here, so I ended up accepting it. All right, I had it for a buy it now price for $5.99. The offer was $3, and for some apparent reason, I must have had something in my template. You know, like you could save certain things. I had it for all payments. You know, for shipping for all is going to be $3.99. But the problem arose is that this person who made this purchase, and I accepted it, not thinking about it. It's basically my fault because I should have checked my template. It was the way I saved it. Person lives in Colorado. So, you know, anything that's going out west or whatever in general, well, anything Colorado, California, you know it's going to be a lot more than $3.99. Okay? The shoes out of the box weigh 1 pound, 5 ounces, about 1 pound, 5 ounces. Yeah, 1 pound, 5 ounces. So, with that, now, it said sold, but the person didn't make a payment yet. Now, I don't know what happened. There must have been a little indiscrepancies between the way eBay and PayPal work in hand. Apparently, this person here, I canceled it right away. I went in there and I canceled it because I looked at it and I said, you know, this is not going to work. You know, it's going to be too expensive, and it was. And I had messaged the buyer that I said over here, as you can see here. I said, hi, this order, I should have canceled. I said, this order was canceled due to an error in listing and shipping costs. To ship this item to you would cost $12.08. If you still want the item, you'll need to pay the additional shipping cost. And then it says, please let me know if you could, you know, please let me know and I could ship it out today for you. You would be paying. You'd have to pay for it all over again because I already had refunded your money through PayPal. I'm sorry for the inconvenience it caused you. Please let me know what you'd like to do, so on and so forth. Sometimes I feel very insulted because the buyers, I don't know if they just think, you know, sellers are just either, you know, outgoing, stupid, or whatever. The buyer writes back here, how badly is the item damaged? Because eBay, when you cancel an item out, they give you so many different. They give you different options there. It's either the item is no longer available, it's been damaged, so on and so forth. And I just said the item is no longer available, something along that line. This person said, how badly is the item damaged? It's not bad. It's not badly damaged. Would it be possible to send a picture? If the damage is acceptable in the shoes, you know, and the shoes could be used, would you take $3 and ship for free? Please advise. Thank you. No, I'm not going to ship for free. It's $12.08 to ship it to you. You're in Colorado, so I'm not gonna pay $12. It's not gonna cost me additional $4, whatever it was there, to ship it out to you. That's something you got to pay for. You're getting the shoes. It's bad enough I took the offer so cheap for $3. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I shouldn't even have taken it, but I did. Not realizing the template was still set up for $3.99 shipping, so of course anybody's going to jump at, especially even in Colorado. You're saying, "Hey, I'm going to get a pair of shoes for $4. That's a steal," and it is. So I just, messaged the person back, and I say, this was from PayPal. I said, I'm sorry, this order was canceled due to the shipping error. Not enough postage to cover the shipping and handling. If you would like to purchase the item, you could buy it on eBay. We're terribly sorry for the error. Thank you, RJ Pasini. Okay. But that's how it went, And this is what the person sent me, and that's in response to it. So that nightmare, as far as I'm concerned, is over. And I really find it very insulting that a buyer should even have the audacity to say ship for free after I just sent him a message stating that's going to cost $12.08. I mean, give me a break. I mean, what do these buyers want? Everything for nothing? $3, and in other words, it's going to cost me more money to ship it to you, and you're going to pay $3. You come out like a fat cat, Eddie? No, that's not going to happen. And I don't, something, and I don't care if it puts a little damper on my eBay selling performance, because to me it doesn't make a difference. I don't really care at this point. And it's a night. First off, good to cancel is a nightmare in general. Okay, but anyway, so let's go over here, and now you have an idea as to why I am where I am, and now I'm going to tell you why I had the problem with the good to cancel. Remember in my other videos, for those who are followers, you'll know, I remember telling you guys out there that before I even found out about this here, the good to cancel thing, I was talking about you could always revise your listings. I called up an eBay teammate a while back, and they said, "Oh no, you could do that there. You could definitely revise your listings, and it should be no problem, And I've done it in the past, but I wanted to get to verify it with eBay just to make sure. I was working in with their I don't want to work against their rules and regulations. So anyway, going forward now, because eBay instituted that good till cancel nonsense, where you don't have no choice really in the option as far as that was. They want to keep it like that, where it's good to cancel, where it does auto renew. To me, folks, I'll be honest with you, it's just another making deal, a money making program for them, eBay, to make more money off of sellers. Okay, I called up a teammate today in regards to this. Now remember, you see here, I was trying to relist this here, revise it. Okay. Now, I think I still have so many days left on. I had to look at my managed accounts here. Let's see here. Let's see. And the reason why I was doing this one is because I figured, deck shoes are not really that hot. Maybe people ain't really looking into them. So I have 14 days left. So rather than giving eBay another 30 cents, because I have to store, and that's why I get charged 30 cents to do a listing, I said, why not relist it? Revise it. Take this off. Get rid of this here. It's like dead wood anyway. It's been sitting there since last year. Why not get rid of it? So I went into eBay, and this is the listing I wanted to change. I want to I want to redo this over. I went to revise it. I went through all the trouble taking new photos, because I don't know into my other photos. They probably got deleted when I cleaned my hard drive out on the computer. And look, I even got to change this here too. Okay, so let's take this out in the meantime while I'm here. It's not going to matter. It doesn't matter anyway, because for the simple reason is I can't do anything anyway. So when I was getting ready to do the thing here, I already had all this information in here already. I already had all this information here. I put it all in there and stuff like that, and it didn't work. As a matter of fact, the brand is Brash. That's the brand. The name of it. It's Brash. So let me just change that right now. It's not going to make a difference, because anyway, it doesn't matter if you put all this information here. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing over again anyway. So with that in mind, I was able to do this. I updated the description, as you can see here. All right, I changed the price because I think it's a little too ridiculous as far as the price. If you look at the price, if you look at the shoes itself, it's got the price tag in there. We'll just make it bigger here. Click to enlarge. It's got the price tag in there. $34.99. So you're getting half price, but they're new shoes. Okay, so I left that in there. So I figured let me ante it up with still the best offer. Okay, and that's another thing too, folks. I think best offer is becoming a nightmare for some people. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about it anymore. I used to like it, but I'm not. I'm going to keep it on for now, but I'm thinking of getting rid of all the best offers, because you see that low ball offer I got? It's ridiculous. All right, so here's the thing. So when I did all that there, it says, looks like there's a problem. This is the message you're going to get now if you're going to change or revise an active listing. Okay, this just happened to me today. Okay, just maybe a little while ago. The duration, 30 days, is not available for this listing type or invalid category. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe if I change the category around and put like the flat, maybe sandals or whatever, it'll let me, do that there, and then I can go in there, change it again. But see, the way eBay's got this set in place is, even if you want to change, this is the way I'm seeing it now, folks. A lot of you may beg to differ. You may say, well, there is a workaround. If there is, please share it with us, because I share information with everybody else. So if you guys want to share it with me and everybody else, that would be greatly appreciated. This is, I think, another way for eBay to make money off of you, to get an additional 30 cents. Two things could happen. I could pay the 30 cents, just do a complete fresh listing. Relist it again. And just do away with this here altogether, which a lot of people may say, you know what, for the 30 cents, it's not really worth the trouble to go all through this here. That's your take on it, but for me, I already got a nice little juicy bill coming up with eBay. I just looked at it before, considering what I have and the little minuscule sales I've been making off of eBay. It's a joke. It really is a joke, folks. Okay, I'm not happy with it whatsoever, because again, with this good to cancel nonsense, if you don't pay attention to it, it's going to auto relist. Now let me see here. I got my calculator over here. I'm just going to say over here. Let's see. Now that applies to everybody. So I get mine with 30 cents. So if it auto relist again, according to this here, it's going to cost me, I think, for the 100 listings, 100 and so listings I got, it's going to cost me $30. Okay, if I calculated it right. Let me just make sure one more time here. Let me just try it one more time. 100 listings times 0.30. Okay. Yeah, I got over here, according to my calculator, I got 30 bucks. All right. So again, with eBay instituting this new policy with this good to cancel nonsense, it's a win-win for them. The only way you can avoid this, okay, is if you do go into your managed listings, active listings like mine, look for the days, right? Look for the days, the ones that shorten days up, like I got over here, 1 day here. You got to look for the countdown hours, cancel it right out, because if you don't, this is going to auto relist again. It's going to go everything, all these 30 days that you see here is going to go good to canceled. This is an old listing, that's why that's still there, it's good to canceled, okay? So I have 100 and something listings here, all right? And if you don't keep an eye on it, folks, you're going to accrue big bills. I'm telling you, it's crazy the way they did it. I like the 30-day things, because once the 30 days are over, it jumps into the unsold file, and it'll give you the option to pick and choose what you want to relist. By doing it this way, all of these listings are going to be relisted, and you got a big bill at the end of the month, especially if you have thousands. I only have 100 and something little measly listings here, and it's going to cost me 30 bucks plus the $5. So you're talking $35 for the store subscription. Include that in there, okay? If you're not making enough money, if you're not making one sale to cover that there, what good is it here? In other words, I would have to sell this item here, right? If I got that price, that would pay for my listing, for my next month's listing. Okay, it's crazy. It's crazy. The whole thing is nuts. I talked to the eBay teammate before. I called him up, and he said, I could see your frustration. And I came right out and told him, I said, by eBay instituting all these new programs and rollouts and stuff like that, I said, you guys are going to be hurting yourselves. They are, seriously. They're going to end up hurting themselves. And people don't realize that. They think like, oh, well, I'm selling on eBay, I'm doing this and that. And, the funny thing is, a lot of people will talk about how great they're doing on eBay, but what about the people that ain't doing great on eBay? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's telling you all these things here. And, it just boggles the mind to think, that what this company's doing, it really does hurt. It really does hurt. And I don't want to go too long. I don't want to expand too long on this one here, so I'm going to bump out this. But the whole purpose of this video is to let you guys know that if you're going to revise your listings to try to save money, good luck with that, because if you try to change the categories, as you can see here, I'll show you one more time. This is, it's no smoke and mirrors. Look at my timestamp over here. Here's my arrow here. Look at the timestamp. It's 319. Okay. This is what I came up with. Okay. It will not let me change the category. So what I'm most likely going to do, there's no workaround to see unless anybody out there knows a workaround, which I doubt. I'm not doubting you, but I don't think eBay's going to let anybody have a workaround when it comes to making money. I'm going to have to redo this all over again. Or just go into the file and just relist it again and pay the 30 cents and be done with it, Well, that concludes this video. I hope you got a takeaway from it, and if you like it, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and if you want to be notified as to when I post new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. This is Rich Pasini signing off. Until next time, bye-bye.